Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about renal disease. So there are, first of all, so we need to know that the functional cells in the kidney, it's called nephron. So nephrons is the functional system in the kidney. So basically what the kidney do, so it's clean blood. So this is the job and function of kidney. So both kidney and lung help heart to clean the blood. So the heart will pump the blood to all the tissue in the body, and then it will pump the wasted blood to both kidney and lung to clean it from CO2, and in the kidney we clean from hydrogen positive, solid, toxic, whatever that we want to excrete from urine, urea, and at the end we form here urine to excrete. So first job is cleaning the blood. So this is the major job for the kidney. Anyway, kidney also regulate produce vitamin D, also regulate blood pressure, and also it work on regulate RBC number, okay, through a production of a very important hormone. It's called erythropoietin. So this is a hormone that produces to increase the number of RBC. In each kidney we have almost 1 million of nephron. 1 million of nephron. And every day we filtered around 180 liter of plasma, of fluid, every day. And as we know, the plasma on the blood, it's about 3 liter. So that's mean the blood will be filtered around 60 times per day, every day. Okay, so after cleaning and filtering the blood, so the blood with waste will enter the kidney, and then from there it will go through the Bowman capsule and will be filtered. We have here tubes, so in the tube we will filter, and then at the end we will get the urine. So we'll get through a little bit of physiology of nephron so we can understand more about kidney. So as we know, in here we have the Bowman capsule. Okay, this is Bowman capsule where the blood enter. So the blood vessels will reach up to here. We have the afferent artery, okay, and efferent artery. The afferent where the blood enter to the Bowman capsule, and then here we have the glomerulus. Glomerulus is a collection of blood vessels, collection of blood, a circular blood vessel, and from there we have Bowman capsule. Here all tube, okay, no blood vessels. So what basically this tube will do, we will push all the blood, all the fluid in the blood into Bowman capsule, okay, to the tubes or tubules. So in here, okay, first of all the filtration will enter the kidney. So we have the filtration. So filtration. In filtration, everything in the blood will get into the tubes except RBC and large protein. So, and then, so we'll have inside the filtration sodium chloride, water, glucose, amino acid, creatinine, urea, okay? Creatinine is byproduct of amino acids digestion, and urea as well is byproduct of amino acids digestion. And after filtration, after we push everything inside Bowman capsule, reabsorption will occur. So the second step is reabsorption. So we will reabsorb like 65% of sodium chloride, water, 100% of glucose and amino acids. will never see amino acids and glucose in urine, except if you are diabetes patient or have a problem with protein absorption. Then this is indicator that you have a disease. So normally there is zero glucose and amino acids in the urine, and also 90% of water will be reabsorbed. After reabsorption, secretion again will happen. Okay, so this tube are surrounded by too many blood vessels, so the blood will keep going in the tube and out, okay, through whole process. So it will keep going in and out, okay. So, and then what gonna happen? Secretion. So in secretion, will secrete uric acids and organic acids, okay. So as you see through the tube here, water will keep reabsorb and absorb, and sodium chloride, and until we get so here the urine will start to be concentrated. From here the urine will start to be concentrated, so we'll have less fluid and more solid, okay, will be more concentrated. So so here we call it thick ascending. So this is the loop of Henle, so it's called loop of Henle, the structure, this one, loop of Henle. And 25% of sodium chloride and water will be reabsorbed in loop of Henle. And here we have thick ascendant limb, so thick ascendant limb, and here we have the descendant limb. And this is also, we call it as well collection duct. Collection duct, where we collect all the urine into here. And the last stage, which called excretion, so we'll excrete water, sodium chloride, bicarbonate, potassium, creatinine, and urea. So the reabsorption and secretion will highly depend on how is the blood pressure, how is the water concentration in the blood, and we will be regulated through different system. We call it RAS system. So sorry, RAS. I'll explain to you now what is RAS exactly. So clean. So as we said that we have a RAS system, RAS. Okay, so RAS is coming from four words. We have RAS, which is renin, okay, AA, which is aldosterone, and ADH, both hormone. So that with aldosterone secreted from adrenal cortex, and ADH, if you remember, when we take endocrine, it's secreted from pituitary gland, from brain. Okay, so S stand for system, so RAS system. Okay, so in kidney, how we will regulate, the kidney will regulate pressure, as we said. So if the pressure is very low, so the kidney will secrete renin. So if the blood pressure is very low, so the kidney will, so blood pressure, what is the indicator of low blood pressure? Low blood pressure mean low cardiac output, either the volume is low, okay, or the pressure, the hydrostatic pressure is low. So then the kidney will sense that. In glomerulus we have a sensor, okay, that sensor will sense the reduction in blood pressure, then it will produce renin. So renin as well will activate something called angiotensinogen. Angiotensinogen, okay, it's produced actually by, it's a protein that produced by liver, and also this is one control. The second is ADH. ADH, it will cause, it's an antidiuretic hormone, so it will prevent urine secretion, so it will cause reabsorption, for all the fluid. And also aldosterone hormone will work together with ADH. So we will absorb the sodium, the water will be retention of sodium and water, and that will cause increase in blood volume. So it will increase the blood volume and increase the cardiac output, and then again increase the arterial pressure. Okay? So this is how the process occurs. So just to recap, so inside each kidney we have the nephron, okay? Nephron, it's special blood vessels called the glomerulus. So remember, we have the glomerulus in Bowman capsule, work like strainer to keep blood cells and needed substance. So both blood, RBC, and protein will be filtered. A part of that, everything will go through the Bowman capsule. Each kidney has 1 million nephron. Blood enter the kidney, and drop by drop urine is produced and travel to bladder through this tube. So here we see that the blood will go enter, get cleaned, and then wherever we will excrete and concentrate as urine will go through here to the bladder. Okay, and then excreted outside of the body. To recap, so we have Bowman capsule, we have glomerulus, okay, in here both glucose and amino acids in the proximal tubule will be reabsorbed. So 100% of them, glucose and amino acids, will reabsorb, and also will reabsorb like 65% of sodium and water. We will continue reabsorb also sodium and water, and also some secretion will occur in the loop of Henle. And then distal tubule are controlled by aldosterone. Aldosterone is a hormone that are produced by cortex adrenal gland, and also so the reabsorption here is controlled by the hormone. Why? Because it depends. If our blood volume is fine, our blood pressure is fine, so will not reabsorb that much. It depends. So the hormone will be secreted, basically depend on the demand. Also ADH as well control the collecting tube. Collecting tube controlled by antidiuretic hormone. So antidiuretic hormone also will reabsorb more water and sodium if the blood pressure are low. Okay, so we call it collecting tube. That's it for, basic physiology of kidney. So, and then in the next lecture we'll talk more about pathophysiology.